Hello, I am Ted Furia, and this is from Mr. Carabin's Ethics class. This is the final, the redo of short assignment number 3. Do you agree or disagree that the tree in the Giving Tree story represents a moral person? That is the question. When you are in love with someone unconditionally, you become vulnerable. You will want to do anything you can for that person because they mean so much to you. Some people like to say they would give an arm and a leg for the person that they love. This is basically what the tree does for the boy in the Giving Tree story. She gives the boy her apples, her branches, and her trunk, just to make him happy. She did it because she loved the boy, and they became one by her sharing her gifts with him. I agree that the tree is a moral person because it loves the boy unconditionally. I think the tree in the story represents the strongest kind of love. We are naturally designed to be in and deepen our relationships with others according to natural law. If that is true, then that is exactly what the tree is doing for the boy in the story. In the beginning of the story, the boy would always play with the tree. He would climb her trunk, and as a young boy, swing from her branches and eat her apples. After not seeing the boy for a while, because he started to grow up, he one day returned, and the tree was excited. She was excited to see him return and wanted to play. The boy no longer wanted to play with her because now he wanted to play with the toys. He wanted to play with the toys, but he didn't have enough money. The tree said, "Take my apples and sell them so you can have enough money to buy your toys that you want." Right there in the story, the tree shows how moral she is because it is still providing for the boy, although he doesn't want to play with her. The tree shows that the boy's happiness was more important than her own. Seeing the boy smile and be happy in return made her happy. Again, the boy leaves and comes back later looking for shelter. The tree tells him that she doesn't have a home, but he can cut down her branches and use them. The boy is now a man. He says okay and uses all of her branches and makes a home for himself and his family. He did this even though it made the tree feel and look lonely, because she had no apples or branches. Again, the boy left, and the tree was glad. The boy left happy, and the tree was glad to see him happy. He leaves again and doesn't return for quite some time. This time he comes back and still doesn't want to play with the tree, but he is seeking a boat. The tree says she doesn't have a boat, but you can use my trunk and make one. The man takes the trunk and goes sailing with his new boat. The tree did this because she knew it would make the boy happy. Some people would argue that the tree in the story isn't a moral person because she allows the boy to become dependent on her. I think the tree is moral because she is just trying to make the boy happy because she loves the boy unconditionally. I think the tree in the story is being used as a symbol of how we treat our parents. When we are younger, we love our parents and we want to play with them all the time. As we grow up, we move on to wanting toys and don't want to see our parents in public. As adults, we have our families and jobs and only call our parents when we have an issue. Although we didn't always treat our parents with the respect they deserve and appreciate them as much as we should, they are still always there for us. I think this is what makes the tree so special and why it is a moral person. My parents would do anything they could for me, and the tree is doing the same for the boy, who is becoming a man. The tree is a moral person, and it is really the boy who needs to be appreciative of the tree.